So for now, I'm focusing more on these bottom ones. We're predominantly reading through the columns, although this month the messages are very mutable. They can be transferring or flowing through the entire month, and each card can be representative of any time period and also can connect with other cards. So we'll start up here with this, the Eight of Pentacles, then the Fertility, and then the Master Jesus, who is the energy of forgiveness. And it says you are on the path of love, of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. So we start with that Eight of Pentacles, and this often indicates around finances or your career sector for those of you who are working. It can be an indicator that you have been dedicatedly, steadily moving up the journey path of your career sector in a logical and fashionable way. It can be that you are contemplating how to grow further within your career as well, or you are reaching towards the top. Now remember, this is a general reading, so there will be various different meanings for each and every one of you. If you wanted to take this further to look into with a private reading with me, you're more than welcome. You just follow the link below the video. Oftentimes it is an indication of fairly successful career realm wherever you are in life. You're either been valued, or you have learned a lot, or you have gained a position of, fairly high up the ladder, and it's due to your diligence and hard work. Now, it can also mean your finances are steady at this time and that they are just showing a nice flow. Although we do notice that there are some pentacles on the ground. Now, he is working on these, which means it is a progress in works or a work in progress. So there are still some either ideas or changes or fundamental things that you would like to see different around this sector. So that's money or career, or how you invest, or how you gain your finances in your life. There's a possibility when we see this Fertility card. Fertility means that is also number 3 in the major arcana, which of course is the Empress. So she is a voluptuous card, not dissimilar to her good friend up here, the Nine of Pentacles. They sort of exude feminine beauty and love and nurturing and knowledge and wisdom, the female power, that stilling calmness, the water energy, the emotional energy. But she clearly is the card of fertility as well. So this can be fertile ideas coming to fruition. So not just conception in the way of a pregnancy, but for some of you this may well be a pregnancy. It may be after a long time of trying as well. It might be almost like the miraculous conception. So some of you might find that there is a great heartfelt love towards a pregnancy or a conception that you have as well. Now this could be the conception of an idea that is around your career or how you earn your money as well. So something is igniting your heart. There is passion involved. And we see there's beautiful golden orbs around her, like the golden glow of love and light. So something, an idea is either being given to you, or you are being just overall blessed by some sort of positive ideas or energies or way forward. Now, I do think too, when these coins are off up here, they can relate to the lower parts of the body in the chakra area. So some of you may need some work to be done around your base chakra or your sacral chakra. This includes the areas of your spine, your intestines, so your stomach, your bowel, also your woman's areas such as the womb and the ovary, things like that. Some of you may have cycles that are coming into place that might need looking at, so your hormone levels as well. Now, before we started the reading, I did do some intuitive work for you, and I forgot to tell you at the beginning. So you got the number 20, which breaks down to the number 2. You also got the words yellow and the solar plexus chakra. You got self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and responsibility, which leads to growth. So those are words that you can focus on for the month as well. The Master Jesus forgiveness is a very powerful concept that we can have in our life. We can choose to forgive or not. It doesn't alter the behaviour of whoever it was that we are forgiving, and it doesn't mean that we accept what they do. It just allows the situation to be put to bed, not literally, but to be put away somewhere, and you can move on in your life without a negative anger hanging over it. So it's like dropping hostilities and just allowing this grace of forgiveness in your life. And when we do allow forgiveness, it allows more love, it allows more light, and it allows more positivity to flow in your life in all directions. So there may have been some issues around your previous ideas of conception or fertility, or your body in that part of your body as well. Some of you may have had lingering problems with indigestion or stomach troubles or bowel troubles or hips and thighs, something along those lines. And when we hold anger and annoyance within ourselves as well, at our own bodies, or at our lack of health, or the way it's not giving us what we want, that also needs to be forgiven and let to rest, so that we can heal physically and move on into a better space as well. So there's that message that came through too. We come to this next one, we see the 9 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, which is rejoice and celebration, and Sanat Kumara, light activation. And that one says, shine your light, your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Well, the 9 of Pentacles at the top usually refers to, very similar to this one, happiness and voluptuousness and lots of the physical pleasures in life, so money and being able to socialize and hold events and have wonderful friends around, and you're just in a happy, sated place. So money for you guys in April is looking fairly good overall with the money cards that you've got. It feels as though you've either maybe getting some extra money, or you have perhaps got to a point where your money is nicely invested, or you are comfortable with your debts and your ingoings and outgoings. It feels in a positive space. But also it feels as though you might be socializing a little bit in April. These two cards together, and possibly this one, really do indicate social outings and activities, possibly attending happy occasions such as a celebratory event, or maybe even just getting together with female like-minded friends, or the essence of female energy. This can often refer to 3 friends at going out or away for a weekend or something like that, a blonde one, a dark one, and a sort of a reddy-haired one. And they are great friends and they enjoy each other's company, and there's a sisterhood involved. So like just knowing that you have each other's backs, that you share companionship and support and love and happiness between each other. The light activation down here could just very well be saying that you're feeling this kind of great strength and feeling strong about yourself. There is a degree of strength within these cards through here, and even though I mentioned a couple of things about the physical body, overall they bode very well strength-wise. You may be coming into a period of getting rid of any physical illnesses that you had, so cycles of those might be finishing off, and you might be coming into a happier, healthier cycle physically as well. We move to this card here, or this column, and we see the Emperor, the 2 of Pentacles, and Serapis Bay, which is Ascension, which says move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. So if there's been anything around you that has clouded your feelings or emotions, or you felt like it was a subject matter or perhaps a relationship that wasn't on an even keel, it's telling you that timing-wise, things could be moving now, and they could be moving in the direction that you're aiming for. The Emperor generally designates the timing of April and the energy of Aries. So there's a possibility here that an Aries person could be involved, or that timing-wise it's telling you something you've been either hoping for or planning on or working toward is taking a turn, like a wheel of turning as April comes through. This card can also sometimes represent a new person coming into your life, and it can sometimes be an Aries, and some of you might be attracted to this person, and it could be a romantic relationship. If it's not that, he could well be someone like a representative for you, such as a lawyer or an accountant or a tax person who could be working in your favour as well, helping to progress a situation or a dynamic. If some of you have been thinking about starting a business or opening something up or going into conglomeration or partnership, this could all be happening now as well. The Two of Pentacles is telling you about movement and choices you are making and decisions to be made. And again, this can often be around your career sector or money or movement along those lines. So we could be talking here partnership issues again. And we're seeing ascension, which means moving up and growing and gaining strength and having more insight. So it could be pertaining to any of these areas. It has a slight feeling of a legality around it, almost as if a signing of something or a documentation or a change of some sort. Again, possibly to do with businesses or careers or finances or loans or properties or investments. It's got that feeling around it. It could also be pertaining to relationships, which I mentioned in another instance. We come to this one here, we have the Five of Wands, we have 11, which is balance, which is the Justice card, and we have Faith. She talks about humanity and benevolence. So she says here, stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. So you have two cards down here that are telling you about anything that was dark, and we have a dark background over here as well. So some of you have been seeing or feeling or going through something that you felt was oppressive or holding you back or not showing you the way to go. So you haven't been able to see the light, you haven't been able to see which door to open to get through something. So I think this is changing as the year moves in and as April takes place. I think it will keep moving for you guys. I don't think it's necessarily being rectified immediately, but I think as the months come on, you'll find more and more balance coming in. We see the number 5 up here, and I'm thinking of May. So this card often talks about competition, having other people around you who are competing for the same type of thoughts that you are, or the same energies, or the same job, or person, or personalities, or creative field. So it doesn't talk about giving up, but it just alerts you to the fact that whatever it is you're trying to get going here, there is competition around. So make sure that you have your best foot forward and you're presenting your ideas in the best way to attract either a partnership for it or your customers or your potential new ideas. The balance card is a karmic card. It's quite often a Libra associated energy, and it often deals with legal issues. So if any of you have a court appearance or anything, papers that need signing or documentation, this can be a time when it occurs. It can be usually favourable for you. It suggests a positive outcome is coming. It is also the card of balance again, which is what it says there. So it talks about emotional balance as well as physical. It reminds us the need to spend time on our physical body. So with things like meditation, good diet, good sleep, yoga practices, making sure you have your hormonal balances all well established. We talked about that down here with the fertility card for women in particular, but men also suffer in disturbances in hormonal balances that they can have checked and brought back into balance. It also talks about a karmic cycle coming to completion, and that can be relationship wise, or it could be for a lot of people career wise as well. It feels as though some cyclical pattern is taking place in your life, and there is this birthing of something new, or the possibility of rising to some new level within this reading. And your last card for the month is Faith, and it says humanity and benevolence. And I've read that before for you. Stay calm and trust the good in yourself and others. And I think that's a beautiful message to have to go out of a reading with. Calmness always enables us to be able to make logical decisions as opposed to emotional. And when we make emotional decisions, sometimes they aren't very well balanced, and that's what we have up here. So by staying calm, you have this whole cycle of balance. Certainly this card has lack of calm, and we see all this sort of rah-rah, energy that we don't quite know what's going on or where we're going. But by bringing in calm and balance, we have a much more logical chance of making the correct decision and going in the right direction with our dreams and our passions and desires. So there you are, Scorpio. I think it's quite an empowering reading. You did get the nice Master Jesus energy out, which I think, given, as I've been telling everyone, that Easter is in the reading as well, and we have all this beautiful light and love energy surrounding the planet, it was very poignant that he did actually come into a reading. And I only have one more to do after yours, which is Sagittarius, and to date you guys are the only ones who he's decided to come in to actually embrace the reading.